Hi guys, welcome back to the farm. Well, we picked up another tractor to work on. This is an 8N 1952. I don't know what the guy was thinking when he was redoing it. As you see, it has new tires on the back and on the front. Now these are the single rib tires. This is what originally came on a 8N or a 9N. But there's one big thing missing. The hood. As you can see, they got some kind of a weird bracket made up for a light, and it's a mess. I don't know what they were thinking. Missing the exhaust, air breather, battery box. And we tried turning it over. It does turn over, but we gotta take the starter out because the starter doesn't work at all. And missing the dipstick. That's not good. And it kind of looks like somebody changed the transmission after they got the tractor painted. You see here they got a nice tachometer here, voltmeter, mounted on here pretty nice. Might leave them right on there. There's the original tack down there. Well, aftermarket new one. An aftermarket seat. Now, they were painting it up pretty nice. Got the fenders all painted up. Decal on the back there. I don't know why they would have did all this and not finish it. So we picked it up pretty cheap. Picked it up for $6.25. So we're gonna go through it here and try to get it started today. First thing there, we're gonna have to take out that starter there and see what's wrong with that. If we can't get that to work there, we'll take it out of the other 8N over there. We know that one works. Then we'll put some gas to it here. And maybe throw a muffler on it there. Well, so let's see if we can get this to run. And we just took the starter out here. And that could be a reason why it wasn't turning over. Of course, I think the brushes are either got to be cleaned or the armature. It didn't seem to turn over when we touched battery to it. But there's no Bendix on this starter to engage on the flywheel. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know what this guy was doing with this tractor. It's in pretty nice shape. Just strange. So we'll probably take the starter off another tractor we got out back and see if that'll work in here. Get it cranked over. Well, we did fire up the engine. This is how we have it kind of rigged up right now, just to kind of move the tractor around. We put a spare muffler we had on it. We wired up the throttle linkage. And we just got a little lawnmower battery here just to send power to the coil and a little gas tank. And we're just gonna jump the starter with a bigger battery to get it to fire up, move it around. changed the oil filter. It started leaking right out of the bottom while we were kind of running it there. Rot hole in it. So this has been sitting around for quite a while. They get a rust hole in the oil filter like that. Well, let's get it fired up and move it. Could be that carburetor needs a little adjustment. It does run. Testing out the transmission, see if there's any funny noises or bad gears. Yeah, it seems to be maybe a bad plug there. We tried changing it there. It seemed to be a little bit better. Of course, it's probably still the carburetor a little bit. You can hear it missing a little. No difference there. I think our back one still isn't firing. I have to change that plug again. Like arcing it in there. That doesn't sound too bad there. But that number 4 plug there is not firing. Let's see if we can get that straightened out. Well, we just took a compression check of number 4 cylinder here, and no compression at all. And the plug was oily a little bit. So I looked down in there and you can see the valves, exhaust and the intake here. The intake was moving, the exhaust is wide open. So I'll have to try to work it up and down a little bit by tapping it, and then maybe it'll loosen up there and we'll have compression then. So that's what the problem is there. Yeah, that sounds better now. Got the valve loose there, just stuck a little. Must have been sitting for a long time there. Yeah, we're running a lot better now. Still burning off all the oil that was in the cylinder and probably all the excess gas and stuff that went into the exhaust muffler. There's no bad gears or clicking sounds or anything in the transmission, so that's real good. Looks like we might have a nice tractor there. Just need the hood on it and fuel tank, air breather. Those rear tires are loaded on that too. And there it goes down the road there. Taking it for a little test run there. Vehicle coming there. Well, we have a few other little things to do to the tractor, but at least now it's up and running. And not running too bad right now. Still got to find the hood and gas tank for it someplace. And touch up a few other things. Fix that starter. Put some kind of battery box in it. And hook up the oil gauge. You see we put a different seat on it already. That other one just sets up too high. You can't reach the pedals too good. Yeah, this is the next day. We found this laying in the barn there, a Ferguson 30 hood. We decided to put this on. See how it looked there temporarily. I gotta say, it doesn't look too bad. I kind of like the horizontal bars in the grill instead of the vertical ones of the Ford hood. It's a little wide for the back of the hood there. Of course, it could be modified. If I could figure out a way to put a gas tank in it there and either cut the hole in the top there for a gas tank and a battery box like a Ford, or just take the grill out of this once I find a Ford hood, modify this grill to fit in it. It looked pretty sharp, I think. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next video.